you find that after sitting all day, you experience tension, stress, tightness in your neck, your shoulders, your entire upper back, that can happen when we're sitting all day, when we're working hunched over a computer, when we're driving a lot. I have a solution for you and some quick, simple yoga stretches that you can do right at your desk. You can use these stretches for a midday break or any time you need them. So if you're ready to get started, find a chair set up by your desk and let's start practicing together. Okay, so find a comfortable seat toward the front of your chair. You want to feel stable, so you might move your feet a little ahead of your knees. You might widen your feet a little bit so that you feel stable. Let your sit bones really be supported by the chair and think of a little bit of a lift from your head so that you can feel long and tall in your spine. We're going to start. You can rest your hands just on your lap with some shoulder shrugs. So we'll shrug our shoulders up to our ears. Maybe they were already there and then release them. So we want to get the sense of letting go with our shoulders. We're going to do that a few times. And if it's easy for you to add the breath, you might take a breath in as you shrug your shoulders up. And as you exhale, take a long exhale and release. A few more times just like this, starting to invite some movement into our shoulders. They might feel like they were really stuck and stiff. You might have a small range to begin with. That's perfectly fine. All right, one more time. And this time, when you let go, we're going to let our right arm release. And feel as if your fingers are really heavy, heavy enough to start dragging down your shoulder with it a little bit. And we don't want to pull or tug on the shoulder. You can take your opposite hand, just lightly tap around the shoulder. It's just a little reminder, a little self-care reminder for your shoulder to release a bit more. And then we'll take the opposite ear, so your left ear starts to lower towards your left shoulder. Now the range doesn't matter, however you can get it. A little bit of a tilt. You're still letting your fingers on your right hand feel nice and heavy, and maybe even a little bit more reach with that hand. Perhaps you feel that in the side of your neck as you reach. We're simply holding. If you like, for these last few moments of the hold, you can tilt your chin slightly toward your opposite shoulder. And that might change where you feel the stretch a little bit. Take your chin back toward me. Lift your head up. Place or let both arms be down by your side and notice how that feels. Does it feel like this shoulder is a little lower than this shoulder? That's the idea we're going for, to let our shoulders feel naturally heavy, to hang with gravity. We'll, of course, do the other side. So let's raise and lower a few times again. It's normal to hear creaks and cracks in your shoulders. I certainly do as I do this. And remember, you can breathe in as you squeeze up. Exhale as you come down. All right, so now we'll keep the right hand in the lap. Let the left hand hang long, as if there's something dripping off your fingers. Maybe you can feel that length a little bit more. And you can encourage that length with a little gentle pat, encouraging your shoulder to settle. Really gentle, just reminding any muscles that are still clenching up to let go and release. Maybe you feel it more here or in the back of your shoulder. And then we'll take the head in the opposite direction, letting the right ear tilt toward the right shoulder. Now you may be able to see this side is tighter for me. So I don't have as much range to tilt on this side. It doesn't matter. I'm certainly feeling it. Keeping my fingers heavy. You can wiggle your fingertips if you'd like to. Continue with that feeling of heaviness in your fingers. Maybe pat your shoulder. And then for the last few moments, if you like, you can tilt your chin. All right, take your chin back toward me. Lift your chin up. Let both arms hang this time. Hopefully, they're starting to feel a little bit more even. Let's take one last raise up, a nice gentle squeeze up. Let your shoulders come down. Bend your arms for a moment. Feel the shoulder blades on your back. Feel gravity pulling down. And then let the arms release again, maybe a little bit heavier. Maybe the shoulders feel a little bit more down in their place rather than up by the ears. We'll do a little bit more with the neck. We're going to start by simply looking side to side with the neck. So you can start on whatever side. There's no need to force this. Go to wherever your natural stopping point is. You can either keep your arms by your side or rest them in your lap for this. And then next time you go to your left, let's keep the chin toward the left, wherever that is for you, and take a few nods of the head up and down, inviting movement into the stickiness of our necks. From here, we'll stop this movement and we'll take a U or a smile shape from the side to the front. So making a little kind of semicircle about 3 to 5 times. And then next time you come to the side, we'll do that semicircle like a rainbow. So up and over to the side. And I'm still hearing all the creaks, all the cracks. One more time. Take any movement before we go to the second side. So we'll go back and forth a few times again, starting with the side that you were just on, back to your right, one more. Next time you face the right, stay there. Take your nodding motion. Come to stillness, and we'll take those nods into that U shape. You might feel that more toward the back of your neck. 3 to 5, or as long as you want to continue. Stop at the side, and then we'll go up and over. One more time to the side. And then bring your head front. Last move for the neck. This time we're going to make a full circle, but really with the chin. So we're not going to be throwing our head around our necks. We're going to use the chin to guide the circle. So it's almost like the circle is in front of us. You can start in whatever direction you like. So you drop the chin, go to one side, lift the chin a comfortable amount without throwing your head back, and coming down the other side. So this invites a lot of movement without straining the throat. Maybe one more this side. And then start the other direction. Last one. All right. So the neck and shoulders are all connected. All the moves we do affect everything in the upper back. We have one more move. This time we'll be using your desk. So turn around to face the desk and I'll meet you there. All right, so we're now facing our desk. We're a little bit away from it. We're going to do a version of thread the needle pose. This is a twist and it also can feel really nice on the upper shoulders. So we're going to start and you'll turn a little bit to the right, kind of on a diagonal toward your right leg or the right corner of your desk. Take your left forearm, lean forward a bit, and put your left forearm on the desk. Now, how far you reach it over, that's going to be up to you. Reaching it further toward your right is going to twist your body a little more, so you can decide that. The first position we're going to do, you see I have my right hand and I'm simply placing it on top of the left, using my hands on the desk to stabilize my body in this twist. I could choose to slide the bottom hand a little further, drawing me into the twist a little more. I think I was better in the first position. And then you can start pulling your shoulders in the opposite direction. So it's almost like you're rounding your back a little bit into a cat pose, leaning away to stretch the shoulders wide on your back. Another option is to take your top right arm and open it to the back, maybe on a diagonal, and opening up across the front of your chest. And you can also let this arm rest on the back of the chair, depending on what kind of chair you're using. Whatever twist you choose, you'll feel it in some different places. In this version, I'm starting to feel the twist a little bit more on my side body. I also feel it in my back right shoulder. Or you can stay with the version, the hand on top, and there I really feel my shoulders and my upper back stretching. So find your position to hold for another few moments. And then slowly unwind. Come back to face your desk once again. All right, we'll do the second side. So I'm going to be leaning a bit away from you for this one. This time we take our right forearm, or let's turn our bodies first. Turn your body on that left diagonal. Then take your right forearm on the desk. Left hand goes on top of the right hand. And start pulling away. So on this side, you can see a little bit more how I pull my back in the opposite direction of my hands. As if I'm pulling my shoulders apart. I can tuck my chin a little bit more for that effect. Now another option is to choose to open the top arm toward the back. You see I'm turning my body with it, changing where I feel this stretch. And then I can also use the back of the chair, sorry about my squeaky chair, to support the hold of my body if I want to emphasize the twist in my spine a little bit more. And then I feel it not just in my upper back, but all the way down through my mid back, my thoracic spine, really even into my lower back and hips. You can hold in any of those places. I'm going to go back to the original position, maybe slide my hand over a little more, pull away and hold for the last few breaths. All right, and when you're ready, start to unwind and face your desk. Check in with your shoulders. You might release your hands like we did before, so you can feel that heaviness in your shoulders. Take a final calming breath or two. So how was that for you? Comment below to tell me what your favorite stretch in that series was. And I'd love to hear where you're doing this. Are you at your desk at work? Are you at home? Are you in your home office? If you like this kind of video, please make a comment to let me know. Subscribing really helps keep me going with this channel. Thank you so much for being here. Enjoy the rest of your day.